Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm getting ready to bring you guys a quick energy update on the Divine Masculine, Twin Flame, Divine Femme, whatever comes out in regards to you guys. Alright, so make sure you're in a positive mindset, balancing your heart chakra, and you are open to receive, honey. Okay, now I do pick up on past, present, future energy, so at any time this could be your message. Make sure you are definitely tuned in, tapped in for real, right? Because Spirit definitely has something for you to say. I've been feeling really pushed to try to get something in real quick, right? I was ready to just move on to the next task, but I'm here. I'm showing up, being obedient. Now, let me turn this down just a little bit. All right, there we go. Let me set my attention so we can be on the same page energetically. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading for my twin flames. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and to close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies projected towards me, and close all doors of communication to anyone who's not in alignment with me. And so it is. Thank you for using me as the messenger. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I definitely appreciate all the energy you guys have been putting into my channel. All of the support as well. I'm telling y'all, y'all keep me motivated. Thank you, my spirit guys. What is the energy? What's happening with the twins thus far? Energy between the twins. Thank you. Tell me more. Alright, some of you guys' vibration is kind of low here when it comes to your door to your personal healing and happiness. Okay, because there's a block in your third chakra here, and you are looking for new beginnings to take place right now. Okay, the changes you're working on are definitely ready to blossom, so I can tell you that. And you're going to have some wonderful results, right? So just keep continuing to move forward and stay optimistic with your expectations, right? Because you are definitely vibrating low, okay? Or you probably were. Remember, this past, present, future energies, right? But it's coming. Stay in a state of appreciation as well. And I have the woman holding the heart. Okay, so you are grateful, especially when it comes to your feminine. Okay, now let's see. Or might I say, the divine masculine is grateful when it comes to you, divine feminine. Because, it always usually be more feminine energies watching these videos than you got masculine. So, but you understand. Flip the roles how you see fit. Okay, thank you. Tell us more about this. What is this leading up to? What's the outcomes? What do they need to know? How do they raise their vibes, spirit, stability? Alright, divine femme, you are coming out as the empress. Okay, now you're definitely connected with your higher self here, and you know how to attract circumstances, right, that will lead you to your happiness. Okay, so be kind to yourself. That's what spirit wanted me to tell you. Be kind to yourself, because your person definitely appreciates you. They see you as the woman who holds their heart, or feminine energy who holds their heart. Okay, now divine femme, you definitely have been planning for your future and you're making progress. Okay, now there's a decision that's going to be made here. Someone's been over analyzing everything within this situation here, either you or your person. Let's see. Thank you. Off the back, right? Off the back, bam, third party situation. That's interesting. Now, pretty much, okay, so what's happening is you got to really find your own inner voice when it comes to this. Just have that willpower to develop your own vision. Okay, so I'm really still feeling like this is your energy, divine feminine. Get that inspiration back, okay, because you're definitely not excited, or you don't feel a passion when it comes to love right now. That's why your vibe is low here. Now there is some missing information, but I'm gonna find out what that is. Okay, but it's a lot of fear and anxiety that's still taking place. You have to really rely on your intuition, divine femme, when it comes to your Ten of Pentacles. All right, because this is what you want, of course. You're looking for something that's stable. You want something that's long term, right? But for some odd reason, it's like there's some doubt. Why? Because it's a third party situation. And that leaves you feeling maybe a little low in your confidence here. Hold on one second. Let's see what's going on. Tell us more about this situation. Oh, my Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right, so of course the karmic wants to go ahead and speak their piece here. Now let's see what they're talking about. This karmic is somebody who's very demanding here. Thank you. We don't want that. All right, now, so let's talk about this, okay? Because it's like, you know how you can see the bigger picture here, and you have this passion to really succeed in it, and for some odd reason, this is what's happening here. This karmic person is really seeing the bigger picture with something, and they're trying to cultivate that. So we're going to see what that's about, okay? They're trying to cultivate that, and they're trying to take control back over this situation with the divine masculine here. All right, so let's see what's happening. This about to turn into a karmic reading, huh? And it was in my mind to do one, but you know how sometimes I don't want to get an energy to the karmic situation. But if it has to come out, you know, so be it. All right, so they're gaining a new perspective. On what? They got this idea here. It's a new idea. So they get ready probably to come across and try to do something here. Something different. Try to act like they really appreciate the divine masculine here. Or they have this newfound appreciation for them. Because the divine masculine has been being very rude towards the karmic person. Or even just arrogant, right? But I'm feeling like this karmic is like, you know what? Let me try to flip this up a little bit. Let me come at it like I appreciate them now, and I want to, you know, I'm being cool with them. Where before, they weren't in that energy, right? They were in that low vibrational energy. Now, tell us more. All right, I got it. I felt it. Okay, so there's some conflict, all right, because I do have my Five of Wands. And, of course, we know that's competition, right? They're competing. Pretty much, they're trying to compete. So, karmic definitely knows what's good, and they can feel the divine masculine withdrawing that energy here. So, they're pulling out their best tricks. Let me find out. They're like, all right, yeah, let me do something real special to try to win them over. And, of course, they're not together, all right? So, you may even feel they better. Oh, thank you. What else is going on here? Why? Because the Nine of Cups is in the reverse here. They're unhappy. They're not feeling, they disappointed, man. They definitely like, wait a minute, our connection is superficial here. What the freak is going on, right? They're trying to get their wishes to come true. Okay, so this is why now they're flipping this switch up again, and it's like, okay, let me just make it seem like everything is cool here. You understand? Like, I got a new perspective, and I'm different now. I'm not, I don't see this connection not going away, or I don't see, you know, that we not made for each other, we not good for each other. Let me be nice, right? Because usually they come across and they be arguments and they explosive, and they always in their feelings, right? Divine masculine always feel like they gotta walk on eggshells when they around them. But now it's like, let me play it cool for a minute here, right? Because they're trying to really, really, really gain some momentum when it comes to this. Because like I said, it's all about competition, right? All right, now. Wow. Because divine masculine definitely is letting go. Okay, they're releasing no longer what serves them, and they can sense this. The karmic person is sensing this, and they're coming towards you, which is their higher purpose here. All right, they had a lot of fear, but nah, and the karmic knows that. The twins came right out here. The karmic already knows that you guys have a very close relationship, a close bond, and I am definitely picking up that the karmic knows that you are the divine masculine's counterpart, their person here. And oh, okay, divine masculine has left that relationship or detached emotionally from that connection here. Now, there's a lack of closure when it comes to the situation, period. This is why the karmic can't move on from this. They're having a hard time with these changes. They're carrying on some baggage here, where they really just need to just take this leap of faith and move the freak on, right? They need to start over for themselves. They need a new beginning, but they're not. They're holding on to this situation too much. Let me tell you, just way too much, right? They're not ready to venture out on their own. Just put it that way, right? Because they're not self-sufficient. They're not independent, right? And they lack the confidence to be able to do this on their own. And that's what's happening here. So now it's like, let me pull out every trick in my bag to try to win this situation over, because my person, the divine masculine, which is coming out as a King of Pentacles, is someone who provides for them, right? Who protects them as well. Yeah, wow. But divine masculine is being very stubborn when it comes to this situation here. They're ready to get out of that deceitful energy. So there's going to be a confession. Some truth is going to be revealed when it comes to this. And on top of that, they're going to stand their ground with this. They're not going to back down. They don't even care what the challenge is that's going to come out of this. They're going to stand their ground, and they're going to be in this protective mode, protecting you, divine femme, and protecting themselves. So they are at this point where they're ready to set a boundary with the karmic person. So even though they're going to oppose all this, the karmic feels this coming. They feel that the divine masculine is detaching from them. It's going to cause some arguments. It's going to cause a lot of disputes, because it's going to be a fight about, you know, who's right, right? Who's right? Karmic, like, you know, you focusing on the past, like, or you focusing on or you trying to reconnect with that girl or with that man or that boy, because you know how karmic do. They like to downplay the divine counterpart, but you trying to reconnect with that girl there, right? You ain't really clinging to me or whatever. You know how that go. It's like, oh, you juggling here, and this is what I'm really picking up. Like, this is, wow, that's funny that they're coming through me like this. You trying to juggle us. And it's a major imbalance here. And so they're going to try to definitely fight for this. Now, it's going to be an ending. Spirit is like, nah, that's over. It has to end. This is a cycle that has to end in order for new beliefs to come in here. That situation was not supposed to extend out into anything else but a lesson, right? There we go. Their values are not aligned. This is why that situation can't commence, okay? Because it's not a part of that. Of course, it's a twin flame journey. It's not a part of their spiritual purpose or path. Now, the karmic is being very persistent when it comes to this. They got a lot of hope despite the adversities, which is what you, divine femme. All right, they feel like it's just going to take some work. That's it. They like, you know, it's going to take some work, and I'm willing to put in the work to do it, because I'm trying to come together with my person and be a team here. But of course, divine masculine is being very stubborn and defensive. They're not putting in the effort. The karmic is the only one that's doing the work here within this. All right, so like I said, that communication, divine masculine is getting ready to communicate something with this karmic person. It could be about legal matters, some type of agreement that they might try to set up here, but it's not going to be an emotional conversation, okay? This is intellectual. This is straight coming across like, yeah, look, we got some business we need to take care of, because we about to part ways here. And the Seven of Pentacles is in a reverse as well. That's that unfinished business I was telling y'all about. That's what the unfinished business is. They were scattered in their thinking at first. All right. A lot of arguments and everything. But now it's like, nah, we about to have this conversation. Okay. They ready to put in their work into love. Okay. Let me tell you, real love. All right. Y'all probably just friends, right? They ready to extend that to something more romantic, a higher level commitment on top of that. And they need that to end. All right, so they have made a decision, because what, Four of Cups is here in a reverse position. They've been contemplating for a minute and debating what they need to do, right? But they gain some awareness when it comes to you, divine femme. You've been manifesting the hell out of this. On that one cup of love, you like, let me put my hands up to the divine, to the universe. All right, you already know what to do here. They're going to choose happiness. Happiness is who? You, divine femme. They're ready to bring more love to you. All right, because they do have an understanding of what you guys have and what you guys are. They don't neglect that, right? The Three of Swords is here in a reverse position. They are ready to move on after all that pain that they had with this karmic situation. Okay, they ready to move on. Y'all gonna come back together. Let's just put it that way, right? Whatever y'all had going on, there will be healing there and forgiveness, because divine masculine is coming back. Especially after they communicate whatever it is. They probably might have already started to dwindle back into your situation. You know how they do. Like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Thank you, Talisman. Anything else we need to know about this karma? So pretty much, right? They tired of arguing with the karmic. It's like every time that they argue or they try to, talk to them directly, they feel like they get nowhere. All right, because it's like they lose no matter what. Remember, the karmic is always in this, I'm going to win this battle regardless, right? And it's like they're fighting to win, and they're missing the whole point, right? And they fight to win at the expense of the other person, which just creates more toxic energy. But they have withdrawn from that situation. This is the Hermit card, which is basically like, all right, I got to do some soul searching here. And that's what they're doing. They have withdrawn from that situation, taking a break, and putting that energy back into themselves so that they can find some answers. They found them. They ready to lay the burden down. Okay? They putting the burden down. They said, you know what? Fuck that. Let me put these ones down. I'm out. They are exhausted by this situation at this point. Or they getting close to it, okay? Now, tell us more. They the high priestess in the reverse. This is the karmic coming out that way. So the high priestess in the reverse operates in the dark. All right, they operate in their lower self. Okay, so it could be some shit going on. Okay, it could be some just low vibrational energy. I don't want to give nobody no energy about doing black magic or witchcraft or whatever, however you want to put it, right? That could be possibly taking place. They could be doing some spells to try to keep them, or they could be, you can speak stuff into existence, speaking negative shit, right? Just in that low vibrational energy here. This is dark energy that I'm picking up on. Now, of course, the moon card. It's some deceitful shit that's happening. It's some stuff that's hitting that the divine masculine does not see. This karmic person is trying to create trouble in the divine masculine's life. This is one of those things where you're going to have to be able to use your instincts. Divine femme, you also can go into 5D meditative state, right? And work through this. Now, hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so this is why divine masculine keeps feeling disappointed and setback. They worry about being a failure all the time, right? They don't want you to know that they took the wrong path here. This is what keeps pulling them back in. Whatever that karmic is doing, they need support. All right, so divine femme, you definitely can do 5D support here. They definitely are regretting that this situation between you and them did not turn out the way it should have. They should have never connected with the karmic. Okay, but they're ready to release that. They've been overindulging, and that's all that is what it's about. They ready to stop juggling with this karmic person. Okay, because it creates a lot of issues for them. Really. They're ready to turn all of that loving energy back into themselves here because they want their 9 of Cups. They're ready for their wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, so they're doing some careful planning. They're coming in as the King of Pentacles, of course, right? So the King of Pentacles is someone who's all about their money, building a firm foundation for themselves where they can be confident and successful, right? They try to really translate their vision that they have for themselves into something more tangible. All right, so even if you know they're letting that situation go, even if it feels like they're not exactly moving towards you just as of yet, and y'all still waiting, this is what they're doing. They're focusing on trying to build that success for themselves, a successful life, a firm foundation, because they have had a lot of financial instability, and a lot of issues, period, in their life that makes them not feel stable. All right, and they're really just taking a look at their relationships that they have with money, with people, and everything, and just seeing how they have been mismanaging that, and they're trying to put their life back together, and how they've been putting, things before what's most important here. Now, thank you. Tell me. You were always on their mind, okay? The DM knows what the karmic is doing. The karmic is exposed. Look, literally now, springtime, this stuff is happening. That conversation is coming through now. That energy is now energy, okay? This is as straightforward as it gets. Wow. That's it, y'all. I'm glad I did tap into this. That definitely was needed. Y'all, if you need a personal reading, don't forget, I do have the link in the detail box below. The link is also in my Instagram bio. You can click right there and go straight to, it's a link tree. So you'll be able to look through and see my website. Also, thank you again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until we meet again. Peace.